You have been starting. Yeah. So we're going to start first just by grounding our feet, just knowing where those are. Why you laugh at me? Mark is laughing at me. I don't know why.
Because your voice is...
Does my voice... Is it hard to understand me?
It's just me.
Okay. Okay. She says it's not hard for her.
Okay, good.
It's okay. So, so we're going to find your feet, spread your toes, and then corkscrew those heels in towards your midline. And just feel yourself grounding into the ground. Good. And then we're going to inhale and exhale. A little press on that bar, collarbones wide. That's it. Good. And then hold it there for a minute. Good. And then slow release back to the mount. Good. And inhale and exhale, press. Keeping those feet. Good. Inhale, holding it. And exhale. Good. Yeah. And one more time. Good. Inhale. And exhale. Good. And then I want you to come in, pull that bar in, and then pull it up to your chest. And as you do, give yourself a back bend. So have enough tension on your bar so that when you back bend, you have a little, something to hang off of almost. Yep. Good. And then coming up, you're going into high pull. That's it. Good. And then release down into forward fold into that neutral hinge. Good. Stretching the back of your legs. Good. Then exhale, round your spine, bringing the bar to your shins. And round your spine up to standing. Good. Bring the bar up to high row, lifting your chest. Good. Little standing swan moment. Good. Tuck the elbows, bring your bar up as you come into neutral spine. Good. Pull back. Find those feet. Good. And then neutral hinge forward, happy dog tail. Good. Reaching that spine, lifting the tailbones up, 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 up. Good. And then rounding the spine to bring the bar in and up. Let's do that cycle one more time. So bringing it up to your high row with your swan. Good. That's it. Yes, that's looking higher. Good. And then I want you to just double check that. Wait, Diane, come back. So instead of pushing your chest forward to create the back bend, I want you to keep your ribs in and then back bend from there. Yes. That's better. Yes. Good. And then we come into neutral, tuck the ribs and lift the bar up. Good. Pulling it back and then neutral hinge forward. Good, and that's it. Reach through your spine. And then scoop the abs up as you pull the bar in and round all the way back up. All right, very nice. We're going to bring your feet into Pilates stance. Spread your toes again. Corkscrew your heels again so you feel your whole tripod engaged. Good. And then we're going to press down on your bar and lift up through the heels. Yeah, good. And then slowly come back down. And again, inhale, exhale, press. Good. And slowly come back down. Good. That's it. Good. And can everybody bring their ribs back over their hips just a little bit? Front ribs to the back ribs. So especially in that tiptoe moment, instead of pitching forward from the hip or jutting the ribs out to balance, we're going to just try to keep them over the hips. I only laugh because I love that little thinking sound you make. Yes. No, don't apologize. I love it. I laugh with affection. I love knowing that you're thinking, and you make this one sound when you're like, huh. Yeah. That's good. It helps me as a teacher. Yeah, and that you're thinking and what you're mulling over. Is that them coming? Okay, all right. The excitement of a new mattress. Woo! So we're staying up on our tiptoe for a moment. Good. Now we're just going to bend the knees, opening the knees as wide as we can, keeping the big toe on the ground, and then straightening up, pulling the back of the leg together, put the heels down. Yep. So releve, plie. Good. Keeping the toes down as you go down. Good. And then releve back to earth. Let's do 2 more. That's it. Whoop. I fell on my last one. Plop. All right. Now in parallel, same idea. So there's a classical piece of Pilates equipment called the 2x4. And really it's pretty much just a padded piece of wood that Joseph Pilates had. It's like the end of the end of a Wunda chair, right? The padded part of the Wunda chair that you push down. That's really what it is, that bar. But he had this whole series of little exercises of doing exactly what we're doing right now on that bar. So your forefoot's on the edge of it. And we're going to keep the heel raised. Now we're going to bend the knees. Try to keep your spine upright. And you can see how my inclination is immediately to counterbalance from this thoracic lumbar junction, right where the ribs meet the spine. So you used to do that more, Diana. You don't do very much anymore. Try to keep our backs up as we lower with the heels raised. Good. And then squeeze the back of the leg together. Good. And then put the heel down. Good. And there's, twofold big focuses here. One is, again, the balance through the feet and keeping the uprightness through the body. But the other one is when we come and put the heels down, to do so with control, as slowly as we can manage. And we should start to feel, hopefully,
I feel like glutes.
Glutes, yes, glutes. And hams, maybe the little muscle behind the knee. But you got to keep those toes spread. And slow on the way down. Good. And this is our last one. This is another one of those that's good for our soleus, right? The second heart that lives in your legs. Ooh, triple. Good. Yeah. And down. Good. Take your heel forward. Dorsal flex that foot. That should feel good to have a little stretch through that part of your calf. Yes. Yeah. Because that plantar arch stays lifted. All those muscles stay lifted as you lower. They're creating that windlass mechanism in your foot. Real good?
Yep.
Okay, good. All right, so now let's pull the bar up to our chest. Good. Oop. I'm going to mute Lisa while she's getting her... Remind me to unmute her when she comes back. You'll tell her? All right, so bar up to the chest, back up so you have some tension. Good. Take a step forward, push that bar up. Good. Now come up on 2 tiptoes. Yep, now I want tension. Yep, good. And come back down. Good. Bring it back to your chest. So I'm going to step back a little further because I could have probably had a little bit more tension on mine. Step forward, high pull, and then up onto 2 tiptoes. Spread your toes. Wrap those glutes. Yes, good. Come back down, bring it to your chest. Switch feet and repeat. So here again, I'm self-checking me for my habits, right? So you guys check yours. Like Mark's is he's also way up here in the sternum, right? And Diana, look at you, nicely lined up. So you just have to find your feet, I think, right? You're getting your line up beautifully. Find that feet so it translates up to those glutes, right? Feel the glute wrap. Yeah. Oh, are you like on a hyper, like that, the stiletto tiptoe? So we muted you, Lisa, just while you were hollering in the house, but you're welcome to unmute yourself now. Let's see if we can do that. Let's unmute. So did they get it in? Yay! Oh no. So Lisa, warm up first with this one. Mark and Diana, keep going for a few more. First, Lisa, you're gonna come up on tiptoe, and then plie, and then come back up and put your feet down, right? So just waking that up. Do that a few times, then do it in parallel, keeping your spine and your hips back, right? And keeping your feet spread. Yeah, so just get your brain into your feet and your hips and your balance. Good, and see if you can get more upright as you lower. So it's like your spine sliding on the wall. Good. And then Mark and Diana. Oh. So you're up high. Good. So now you're going to side bend toward whatever leg is forward. Good. And then as you come back upright, stay on tippy toes. See if you can lift your other knee up. This is a balance challenge for me too. I know. Here, and then put it back. So you'll be repeating that same side. When you put your feet down, come back down in that split position, raise back up in that split position, side bend, pulling back, pulling your abs in. Good. Then up, find your balance on your tiptoe. Ooh. And you're going to notice that it's harder to let go of your bar. It's easy to keep your bar up high. It's harder to lower it down. Whoa. I know. Oh, look at Diana go. Good. Try 3 or 4. It's easier to keep your foot in than it is to keep your foot forward. So I've got my foot in a march out here in front. It's easier here. So again, see where you can challenge yourself there. Everyone should find a level that's Gives them something to work on. Yeah. And when you feel like you've gotten 4, then go ahead and switch to the other side. You okay? Oh, yeah. Yes. If you can. So if you can do that all actually in one motion and bring your arm forward into the slack, whoa, right? And then back up. There you go. I was telling Diana there's a little piece of Pilates equipment, a classical piece of Pilates equipment called the 2x4, and it's really just a padded 2x4 that Joseph Pilates used in like a little balance beam. It wasn't any wider than the Wunda chair front. And he would do these feet exercises on this little board, this little piece of wood. So again, notice if you can in your tiptoe, find your heel, right? Find your toes. You should feel your glute turn on. Now I can balance by letting them go and my knee falls underneath me, or I can balance by not engaging them, hyper engaging my quads, right? But see if you can find that balance and be okay with the wiggliness. It's more about the exploring. Yeah.
I feel like we're Karate Kid.
We're the Karate Kid?
Yeah.
Marcus says he feels like we're all the Karate Kid.
Remember that one scene? He was not holding onto a bar.
Yes. Yeah, right? There you go, good. Yeah, and so when you feel like you've gotten on each side, just allow yourself those little heel steps forward to stretch out your calves. Someone's gonna pee on the tree. Did he go outside already?
No.
Oh. All right, well, good. Nice and balanced. So if you took a self-assessment right now, hopefully you could feel that your abdominals, your core group is sort of on and lifted. Can you feel that, like from the sides of your hips, maybe up through your abs? Some of you might feel it up through your inner thighs. Okay. Oh! Okay, all right. All right, that's okay. That's right. And that would be okay too, because that's what you just was holding you up. So, fun to notice. So let's sit. I'm gonna give me a little slack there. Take up some of my slack. We're gonna sit back in a squat. Oh, sorry, gonna make mine short. So sitting in a squat. Good. We're gonna step back with your right foot. Whoops, your right foot. Stepping it back. Good, yep. And then step it to the side. Good, and then bring it in. And the other foot right away, step it back. Bring it in, step it to the side. Good, perfect. We're staying down, we're not coming up. Step back, to the side. Good. And I want you to pay attention to your relationship to your mount. So as you're moving, I want you to notice how much your bar swings on your mount, right? How much does it change the apex? That doesn't mean keep your bar still and let your body move, right? I want you to see if you can really manage your body wrapping in. So it's all about the wrapping this morning. Yes. Good. Yeah, see if you can get a little lower. Try lowering those hips, do another round. That's it. That's it. Good. Good. All right. And then go ahead and press down. Come all the way back up. Nice. Step out to second position. Good. Okay. We're going to take your bar, push down the left handle, pivot under with your left knee. Good. Push down the right, pivot with the right. Good. Yeah. And push. So we're just getting those hips to get a little mobile. So now, when you pivot, what if you tried to keep most of your plie forward? Meaning, here's my hips straight, right? Instead of turning all my whole body to turn the leg, what if the pelvis stayed facing your mount and you just moved the leg under? Yeah. Yeah. And if you need to forget the arm, the hand, in order to get the pelvis, that's the more important part. Yes. Good. Ooh. Better. Good. Last one each way. Did he go?
Yeah.
Well, hello. Thank you very much for saving us. Okay. Now press down left hand, left knee is under. Good. Now just push your bar straight away from you. That's it. Good. Bring it back into plie. Good. Left knee under, pushing down. Push the bar straight away from you. Good. Down low. Good. That's it. Good. Left hand down, left knee under. Push. Good. That's it. Back under. Good. Again, are you trying to keep that pelvis forward for as long as possible? Yes, there's going to be a moment when it turns, but I want you to really work on getting more motion out of the hip. Good. One more, last one. This one we're going to hold it here. Good. Now push this bar straight across. That's it. Good. Push it away from your mount. Good. That's it. Good. Can you let your torso help with that? If I only let my arms do it, I end up falling at it, right? So I want the arms to go and the torso. Yes. Yeah, better. One more. Good. All right, and then sweep it back to center. Good. Now just sit in the right knee, lengthening the left leg. Good. And then lift that left leg up. Good. Sit back down. Good. So lift the left leg. Good. And lower. Good. And lift. That's it. And lower. Good. Good. Two more. I'm not putting that down very gracefully, am I? Come on, girl. There we go. Good. All right, last one. Hold that leg up. Flex the foot. Bring the leg behind you, then point the foot. Woo! Good. There you go. Just holding one last little balance. And then let yourself come all the way upright, back into parallel. Ta-da! Okay. Other side. So stepping out to your left. Good. Pushing the right hand down. And we're just going to do a few of this double pivot, right? So again, these first ones are pelvis staying forward. toward your mount. And I'm pushing down. So I'm not getting that lovely swing that I see you guys doing. I'm pushing down here with this low hand. Yeah, and if you're not feeling it, either back up or get lower. Yeah, let your center drop. Oh. That's it. Good. Okay, so then we're gonna stay to your left. Sorry, yeah. Stay moving to your left, pressing your right hand and your right knee under just that much. Just working on that mobility. Yep. And again, I'm going to show you like a boxer. We did some boxing from the boxing series on Friday, right? But if a boxer's coming around, their center is not moving a lot, right? This is not shifting all the way. It's wasted energy. So here you want that mobility, right? Soccer players, basketball players. How did I do that? Good. And then hold it to your left. And pivot. And then just push straight out. And then come back in. So pivot under, push, good, and straight back in. So that's why we do the other drill first, because we want to know how far can we really pivot before we have to turn all the way through the pelvis, right? How much motivation, how much movement can we get out of the hip socket before everything else has to come along? Good. That's it. And one more. Yeah, good. Okay, so then we're gonna hold this next one. Hold that next one. Yep, and then we're just pushing straight across. Straight across. So get your arms first, and then see if you can get your torso to help. And when you get that torso to help, woo, you should feel that back leg. Or you might feel the front one, just depending where your weight is. But I would love your weight to be right in the middle so that that back glute and back inner thigh are on, ready to push that whole torso and those arms further. That's it. Good. Last two. Good. And last one. All right, coming back to the center. Shift your weight to your left leg. Good. So you're in that side squat lunge. Good. Lift your right. Oh, set it down. Good. And lift the right. Good. Good. So just like before where I said, watch your mount or watch your bar, notice how far the bar shifts, right? So if we're lifting and it goes swing versus staying pretty centered. Yes, nice. Both of you really nice. Good. Super. Good, Mark. That's gotten so much better. Good. All right. Let's hold that last one up. Good. Flex that foot. Good. Take it around to the back and point it. Good. And then come all the way up. You guys rock. Good. Good job with the balance work this morning. Okay, let's take your bar off and we'll find our hand straps.
Maybe I'm not 100%.
Oh, are you not feeling 100%?
I feel hot.
Yeah, I do too. Can you tell?
Huh?
You can tell?
No. I remember when you said when you didn't do anything and you got hot.
Oh.
I mean, I'm doing something.
Alrighty. So we'll do second position. Doo, doo, doo. So I happen to have my right side toward the mount, left side away. Good. And we're gonna just do a nice little sweep down and up. Kind of like we're, I don't know, doing the men's hula. Yes, here comes the boats from the ocean. Good, and then back up.
What?
You know, they would tell a story and they would tell you, this is, behold, the boats are coming. Or Diana, I'm sure, knows way more about what the arm symbols mean than I do.
And then we come up. Oh, we see that.
So just hold it. Yep, we're reaching out through two arms. Good. And then coming back up. Yep. That's it. Good. Good. All right. That's right. Now we're going to take the top arm, the arm that's closest to the mount up. Now sweep out and side bend, and hopefully you have enough to pull on. Good. And then just come right back up. This arm stays out now. So it's overhead. Good. So when you come up, you should feel yourself working through the shoulder. So I'm just going to come close so you can see. As I get tired, the shoulder sort of hunches in, even when it's long. So when you really work on keeping that space open, and you can see, let's see, you can see this space if I'm just sitting in the strap versus pushing. Look at the difference. Chicken wings, no chicken wings. Yes. Thumb is straight up. Yep, thumb is straight up. So all we're doing is side bending, keeping active through the arm, and when you come up, you are still active through that far arm. It's, yes, push, push, push actively. Good. And then that should feel like that shoulder is ready for a rest. So we'll come up, push under with the bottom arm. Now there should be a little tension there. Good, come back upright. It gets its tension back. Good. Under, and again, if you're not getting tension, you can step away, you can get lower, right? Good. That's it, good. That's it. Good, yes, nice. Yeah, yes, I saw that getting lower, good. Sorry, I stopped because I was watching. Good, all right, and then just come back to your mount. So we'll flip around and just give you a quick little shoulder stretch. Pardon me, I'm gonna put a little cough drop in just to minimize those coughings. Okay, and then we'll flip around and do the other side. So other side, we start with our Hawaiian arms. They're not called Hawaiian arms, but I think they should be. And back to home. Good. Pressing out. Good. See if you can get lower, Lisa. Oh. Oh. That's nice, Diana. Oh, nice. What I liked about it was I could see you managing the resistance as it came back. Like your core turned on, really nice. Good. All right, last one. Good. And the hand closest to the mount comes up. And the other hand comes out, and we just side bend, push. Push. Isn't that the next one? Oh, I'm sorry, Diana. Yes. We'll go up and push, and then back and under, right?
Oh, that's why I felt weird. Wait, no. No, it's just this. Is that weird? Yeah.
No, she's right. Yeah, because to get under, you have to get lower. But that's the next one, because then that's when we release the far away arm. Sorry, I'm on it. No, I got it. Like, what was the purpose? What was the reason? Yes, so this one, the arm stays. The next one, the far away arm goes. So that's where it gets its rest, because we're busy pushing down. Then it comes back in, right? So if you've been doing the first one, try the second one. And watch that right shoulder, Lisa. Yes, nice space. Good. 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 And then you should feel ready to flip around and open up your shoulders again. Feel good? Okay. So from here we're coming down to our knees. So again, we're going to do 3 times coming down and up. The third time is you picking which leg is more challenging to come down on. And that's the one you come down on. I think it's this one. All right, and when we get down here, we're on 2 knees. So if you, Lisa's got her cushion. Do you need your cushions? Okay. Elbows into your waist. Scoop your abs in. Press forward right into offering. Opening wide, 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 wide. You okay, Diana? Oh. I couldn't see anything else other than like this part of you, and it was... Oh, okay. All right, so with offering, again, watch how you make it. Are you pushing the low ribs forward? Can you keep them in, tucked in the front? Yeah. There you go, Lisa. I see you being aware too. Good. Oh, wow. Isn't that beautiful? Super control. Good. And one more. Hold those arms forward. Good. Now hinge forward in your floating plank. Good. Use your abs and glutes to control coming back. Do not get comfortable. I don't want you to come back here. I want you to be where it's still uncomfortable, where you're stopping before you think you should. So again, floating forward. Stop before you're ready to stop. Good. Okay, remember that beautiful work you just did with your ribs? Yes, that's it. Come on, find it. Even as you float forward, pull those ribs in. Good. Good. On the next one, stay floating forward. Good. Bend your elbows wide, stay floating forward. So you're doing a chest press or a push-up in space. Good. And again, open, press. Good. Open, press. Good. My challenge here is to stop my butt from sticking out, right? And you see that little whoop bend that I have in my line? I got to keep my ribs in place. Yep, that's it. Good, you guys. Good. Ribs in. Where are your ribs in? Pull those ribs in. Good. Last one. Good. Arms stay long. Take them up, 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 up. Good. Bring them back down. Good. Take them up, 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 up. You might feel your hamstrings try to save you right there. Isn't that fun? Good. Arms up, 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 up. And back forward. Good. Last two. Hold your line. Yes, I saw that head check. Good. Good. Very nice. Good. Okay. Trying for a salute. Bring your hands to your forehead. Press up and away. Good. Still in your forward float, right? To your forehead. Woo! Up and away. Good. That's it. So your thumbs are trying to aim above your eyebrows, and then when they press away, they're up toward the sky. It's like sending your third eye up into heaven. Good. Rah. And last one, last one. You should start to feel your triceps, my friends. Good. All right, just checking. And then sit back, take a nice little child's pose stretch. And again, with the straps in your hands, it might not feel as good to put your heels down like you would in a normal, to put your butt on your heels like you would in a regular child's pose. It might feel better to just rest gently on your forehead and let the straps do the stretchy work. Does that make sense? Does that give you enough release, Lisa? Okay, good. That's good. Okay. So then, I love it. Yay! It's always good when someone else notices, right? All your hard work. Okay, strap on the outside foot. Dun, dun, dun. So this happens to be my left foot with my right side to the mount, because I always like seeing you guys first. And then bring it around behind you carefully. You're going to want to make sure it stays on that foot and doesn't hit your friend in the room. Yeah. So I have it behind me. Okay. And we're on all fours.
Or threes.
I have the other strap in my hand just because I'm not using it. And we're just going to stretch that leg out. And then take it out to the side. And again, make sure you feel secure. It's okay if you want to put it up on your ankle, or if like on the Cadillac, you want to hook it around your heel, you can do that too. Yeah. Good. Yeah, we're just taking it out to the side. Good. Now, everyone check where you are. Can you shift your hip that's closest to your mount away from your mount? And keep it away. Good. Look at that. That looks good, everybody. Good. And one more. Good, very nice. Then you're going to take your hands and just lower yourself down, lifting your legs in equal amount while that leg comes to the sky. Yep, press your hands to the ground, lift back up. So I don't think you can see what I'm doing at all, can you? I'm going to, like a push-up. I'm taking myself out of strap just to give you a side view. Elbows coming in. And the goal is to feel your leg as part of your spine, right? And to still feel that supporting hip pushing away from the mount. Yep. Good. One more. Good. Nice, nice. Okay, and that's it. We're going to just take the strap off that foot and we'll switch to the other side. I don't want to... that should be just enough to wake it up and not enough that you can't walk tomorrow. Because that's no fun. Woo! So it's on the strap that's farthest away from the mount. Good. And then first, we're just taking that leg out, making sure you feel secure. Oop. Yeah. I'm taking it out to the side. I have to back up or you're going to get me in the nose. It's okay. Good. And then everyone's checking their hip that's closest to the mount and making sure that it is pulling away from the mount. You guys are beautifully square, I've got to say. I mean, really. Look at how nice that is moving in the socket. I don't see your, just barely the tiniest little scrunch happening on your left side, Lisa. But really good job, you guys. Good, and one more. Sorry, I paused to watch what you were doing. Good, okay, and then it's your little swan dive push-up. So dropping down onto those forearms. Good, and then pressing away from the ground. Good, and again, let the leg lift in equal amounts that your chest drops, right? It's an extension of your spine. So you want to be able to, yep, that's it. Good, Lisa. Is that okay? Going down that low? Okay, okay, yeah. No. And then give me one more, everyone, just being mindful of where your hip is. Good. And then bring that on in and take that strap off your foot. Good. We're going to do a little bit. Hello, Darwin. We're going to come down onto our hands. We're going to do a little bit prone work with our back to the mount. So my head is away from the mount and I'm on my belly. Can you guys see me?
It's so dark.
All right, so all we're going to do first is just a baby swan. So hands stay down, elbows in, lift your sternum up, turn those glutes on, nice and strong. And lay back down. And again, inhale, exhale, float that sternum up, glutes on, legs energized. And down, good. The next one we're going to do, so you can think about lengthening your legs together as and down the mat, like as long as you can make them. Yeah, I see that. I can see that. That's good. All right. So now we're just going to float our sternum just a little off the mat. Bring your hands to your foreheads with the palms facing away from you, thumbs down. Good. Pretend that's the reformer bar. Push with all your might, lengthening those legs in the opposite direction. Good. Control it as it comes back in. Press. Pull. So you can imagine that instead you are laying on the box face down and you are pushing the foot bar away with a nice heavy spring, allowing the scaps to move on your back. Good. Yes. And one more press. Good. Good. All right. Bring those arms back to your sides, all the way back, and let your head down for a moment. You can rest those arms. Okay. And then we're going to do Superman. So this time, come up into that small little float. Legs are active. This time the palms face in, the thumbs are up, and we just push those fists forward. Good. And then we're going to add the opening arms out to the side. It's almost like laying down offering. Bring the fist back to your shoulders. Push, extending your legs in the opposite direction. Open slowly, open slowly, open slowly. And back in. If you have a side that crunches up, I think it was Lisa's left, for example, my left too. Reach longer through that left arm and longer through that left leg, or whichever side yours is that crunches up. Good. All right. Then we're going to add on. We did our swan. We did our push. Now we are going to add this push to our swan, allowing ourselves to lift up our sternum. Good. Bring the arms behind you and then back in. So push. Inhale, lift. Good. Circle behind you. Exhale, push. Good. Inhale, lift, keeping those legs on, especially those of you who have a history of being very flexible there, Diana. Right, so that when you lift, the spine is supported by the glutes. That's it, good. And one more. And lift. And circle. And down. Good. All right. Bring those hands to your sides just so you can lift up onto all fours. Give yourself a cat stretch. And then release. Good. And do it again. Yeah, good. And then we'll do a sassy cat. So you lift up into your big arch, your naughty dog tail. And then as you come down, bring your right shoulder to your right hip bone. And you'll be stretching your left side as you try to bring those right side closer together. And then you round up through the middle and then release down to the other side. And we'll do one more each way. That's it. Scoop. Good. And then, yep, your own variation is fine too. Good. We'll bring ourselves back upright. Good. We'll step your left foot forward. And then we're just going to hinge forward, allowing the hip to open. And so if you don't have enough tension on your strap and you'd like it just to hang into, you're welcome to go further away. And then back. sitting back, lengthening that front hamstring. Good. And then one more time. Forward. Good. And back. Good. And then we'll switch legs. Good. Yep. And then sitting back, pulling that tailbone back. Good. And forward, opening up the front. Good. Yeah, very nice. All right. And then we'll just bring ourselves upright. Whoop. Good. So walking away from your mount, give yourself a little bit of tension and then allow yourself to rotate your torso back to the mount. It should feel good. And you're just hanging away. This is a variation of the standing arc stretch. And then we'll take around the other side. Ooh, this side is not as mobile. And then again, check if you know which side is your side that tends to crunch up. Don't lean into it. If that's your short side, let it stretch in a longer position. Let it get used to that length. Yep. And one more time. Does that make sense? So I'm going to show you. If this is the side that's always crunching up, I don't need to bend over into it more, right? So when I come around that side, I'm going to work at staying longer in that side. Yeah. Yes. I hope it does. I hope it does. All right. How do you feel? We should feel mobile in the hips. Good. Yes. Good. La la la. Yeah, good. I hope so. You gonna go jump on your new bed, Lisa? Woo! Oh. Yeah. Nice. All right, well, congratulations. Yeah.